Yokoso, Dochiteru YouTube. Welcome to this 2v2 Shogun online commentary battle on the Slumbering Settlement. Today we've got Marinus Tao, or Matsuda Kurasu, playing with Shadow Visigo against persta and JPM93 on the Slumbering Settlement. It has been a long time since I've done a Shogun cast, or actually played Shogun multiplayer environment, other than the co-op with the Fan of Gaming, but yes, here we are again, back to the same old jazz, all that stuff. Now, before I do start, the units that are new in the game after the Iko Iki DLC, I am not particularly aware of. I know their names, I sort of know what they do, but I can't give you an expert opinion on how they work, or, their special traits. So over here on the right we've got Shadow Visigo, over there on the left we've got Kurasu, JPM93 is right here, and persta is right there. Let's go ahead and pause and take a look at the general build-up of each of these players' armies. The flags keep bugging for me. There we go. Shadow Visigoth has dismounted his general, and his general is now sitting in between his men, 30 men. I think he is a leadership general. Yariya Shigaru and a heavy gunners unit, which I believe shoots through ranks. So it shoots through your units, and then it shoots through the next unit. And I think there was a bug with that where it could keep on shooting through your units, regardless of how many units you had. Anyway, Waka Waka AA, the Wako Raiders unit. I'm also not sure what these guys do. They look to be, some sort of Nodachi variant. Maybe less powerful, cheaper. I don't know. 4 units of Katana Samurai, heavily upgraded here. So Visigo going for the more strong, more veteran, more elite Katana Samurai build so far. 4 units of Yariya Shigaru at the front. No, 2. Why did I say 4? I don't know. 2 units of Yariya Shigaru. Right in front of them, 2 units of Bow Warrior Monks, and I think these are 200 range, which appears to be a standard in today's army. 2 units of 200 range Bow Warrior Monks at all times. Marinus Tao or Kurasu has a unit of hand-mounted gunners, which are also a new unit, so they're sort of like dragoons. He's got a unit of Yari cavalry. There's his general, and I think it's a melee general, and he is in front. He's got a fire rockets unit. 2 units of Katana Samurai. One has 1 upgrade, one has 3. And then he has a lot of Naginata Samurai here. 4 of them. 2 have, 1 has 3, 1 has 1, and the other has 1. This one is not veteran at all. He's got 2 units of bow samurai here at the back. 1 unit of 4 chevrons Daiku Samurai. Daikyo Samurai, which is like a bow samurai, a little bit stronger. There's his mounted gunners, as we said. 2 units of light cab in the woods. Go ahead and play now. I think I can afford to. On the right here, JPM93 has a very massive Ashigaru spam army. 3 units of Matchlock Ashigaru, 2 units of 200 range Bow Warrior Monks. From what it seems, he's got 4 units of Yari Ashigaru. You can see that he's placed the ones with more upgrades on his flanks. He's got then a bunch of Lone Sword Ashigaru. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 of them have 9 chevrons, I believe. Yes, and 2 of them have no chevrons. He's got a Yari Ashigaru of himself. Here, 2 of them, and there's his general. Appears to be a standard general, and he's called Tokugawa Mitsunori. Okay. Moving on to Persta's armies, or what's his name? Sorry, Persta. Yeah. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. If you're watching this, he's got a leadership general. Maybe he has stuff on it. He is a level 9 general. Could be level 10. I don't know. He has a lot of cav, so his build is more cav oriented. You can see he's moving his hidden cav. No, these are Shadow Visigoth's cav. He's got 2 Great Guard and a light cav over here on the right, met by 2 units of Great Guard by GPM93, so we didn't see those early in the match. He's got Petra has the Naginata Warrior Monk cav, another one. He's got a Katana cav, which is excellent in attacking sword units. There's his general. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units of Lone Sword Ashigaru, no upgrades whatsoever. 2 units of Yari Ashigaru, no upgrades whatsoever, and 2 units of Matchlock Ashigaru, no upgrades whatsoever. So while this might be numerically overwhelming, it is definitely not a hard army to beat. Right now, what the Matsuda players need to do is get rid of the skirmishing contingent of their opponent. Shadow Visigoth might might be in for a little bit of trouble, seeing that his opponent has a lot of matchlock units supported by equally potent bow units as the units he has. And you can see he's using his flaming arrows here. Hidden units. See, that's the Naginata Warrior Monk Cav, the Yari Cav. And look at this, we've got some Great Guard, 2 units of Great Guard now appearing in the trees. Looks like these guys were sneaking in from the right, and one of them now rushing in. Oh, look at that, this one rushed in, and Naginata Warrior Monk Cav coming in towards Kurasu's side. Another one now. You can see that the placement from the Matsudo players is pretty good, using the trees to sort of nerf the imminent charge of the cavalry here. Now this cav is getting shot through the woods, and looks like they're trying to get around here in the clearance. No movement to be seen yet from the cavalry of GPM 93. So looks like all the action is happening here on the left flank. You can see that this Yari cav has swung around and is now going to go directly for the general of Kurasu. He's not turned around, not prepared to hit it, and they are going to smash into that general unit, driving it down to 21 men from 36 men. So that's an excellent charge. Persta now trying to get out of there, but he looks like he is going to get held on these Naginata Samurai. Banzai being activated on Kurasu's melee general. You can see that with all the madness, Kurasu sort of ignores his light cav here, and Persta is bringing in the rest of his cav to sort of get that going. And you can see here now the units of Visigo turn around, take some shots into that fleeing Yari cav, and secure the back of the Matsuda forces yet again. So you can see, if we zoom out a little bit here, or if you look at the minimap, you can see that the enemy lines are a little bit more spread out than the Matsuda lines. Matsuda's forces are a little bit more compact and a little bit more veteraned. And let's see if they're going to be able to use that. You can see now here, I don't know why Kurasu runs his troops close enough to the matchlock Ashigaru. They will get shot up. They're down to 29 men, but they actually managed to rout this matchlock Ashigaru unit that is not really going to be able to do much. Yari Ashigaru now coming in for support. Keep an eye out on the back. We've got 3 units of cav moving from Persta. I keep saying Petra. I don't know why. Petra, the 7th wonder of the world. Persta. I think it's still the 7th wonder of the world. I'm not sure. Persta now lining his troops up at the back. This is very dangerous. But you can see that the Matsuda players, Visigoth has some matchlock, some spears, and as doth Kurasu. And you also have some mounted gunners. So they're definitely not in too much of a threat. And you can see they've got them positioned in a nice little crest here. JPM, his general is in stand and fight, and his units are lined up in a way that is pretty much inviting of an attack. He doesn't seem to be wanting to attack anytime soon, and you can see he is not managing his missile units well at all. He's running them forward. That's not how you want to be using matchlock Ashigaru. You want to sort of advance your line first, have them absorb the missiles, and then bring your Yari Ashigaru up, take shots into the fight. Since somehow CA, after 2 and almost 3 months of me not being here, still managed to not be able to fix the matchlock Ashigaru bug, which is a huge aspect in multiplayer today. If the matchlock shots did affect the back of your own men, less people would use them, I believe. So you can see here that Shadow Visigoth now moving his forces towards the right. He is going to be engaging the forces of JPM 93, who has his Great Guard there. And in comes the hidden cav of Persta, who is going to match that advance forward with an advance of his army. And in comes JPM 93, sending his Yari Ashigaru forward, all piled up and bunched up like that. So let's see how Visigo handles that. He is going to go into spear wall in the last minute here. Defensive mode in spear wall will be pretty much able to allow this 1 unit of Yari Ashigaru to hold on against these 4. You can see now cavalry attack is imminent. Persta moving in the rest of his troops that are getting pummeled by these fire rockets, draining their morale down. You can see that this unit of Lonesword Ashigaru, before they even hit the line, are already wavering. So this is when the quality wins over quantity. Now you can see the incoming cav attack, and you can see here put into diamond formation, and they just plow through that unit of Yari Ashigaru. And the general of Shadow Visigo is not doing well right now, but these cav units are absolutely getting butchered. So a little zoom out here, you can see that JPM, instead of using the fact that his line was longer, sort of bunched his troops up here in the middle. Visigo just lining up his missile units right there at the back, using his superior katana samurai with the help of his Yariya Shigaru to hold the troops of the enemy. Fire rockets still going off in the backgrounds, now targeting the enemy general. You can see that Persta's cav is out of the picture. Visigo still has some light cav, and he's using them against this warrior monk cav, but warrior monk unit, but it is being supported by Yariya Shigaru. But you can see here that Persta's forces are starting to flee wholesale because they're really nothing but non-upgraded Lone Sword Ashigaru. He does have some Katana Samurai there to support, but the bulk of them were Lone Sword Ashigaru, and they're all now fleeing. He does have one more unit, which is his bodyguard, which is far away from the battle, not affecting it with his radius, trying to charge his general in as a last-ditch effort, but he is going to fail. You can see that the Matsuda guys have managed to pull out the victory here. So spam armies of this nature can be easily counterable, but I do understand how sometimes people can use certain retainers and boost the stats of their Lone Sword Ashigaru beyond even that of a Katana Samurai, and that's when I think the game fails at balance and matchmaking. And it's an issue that's been ongoing with Shogun, and we've been hoping from CA to sort of fix it with every upcoming patch, but every patch that they release doesn't quite hit the mark, so I'm not sure how I feel about CA and how they're handling their patch management. But definitely, the way forward is to fix the matchlock issues, fix the heavy gunners issues, fix the balance issues of the game, to make Shogun the enjoyable game that we've always enjoyed and loved. Good game to the 4 players. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.